What's up, everybody? So many shows.com, so many mashups. This is Mike. This is Pete. This is Abbott Elementary. Two very good episodes. So I messed up. Well, we messed up because when we make the schedule, I said, oh, we have two mall episodes, and I thought they were going to be at the mall for the rest of the season.
Well, yeah.
And so did you. So I didn't know that they were only going to be part 3 of the mall.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were going to be out of there supposedly, because then I would have said, hold off a week and we'll do 3 episodes at a time. However, I decided that we're going to go on break now, I believe, for like a month or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, Abbott says coming back March or something.
Yes. So the next episode after these two that we're talking about, Mike just let me know. I didn't watch it yet, but it's a Gregory Janine episode. We're going to catch up on that episode when episode 14 comes out and the break is over. So this is going to be your last Abbott mashup for, I would say, guesstimate a month or so.
Yeah.
So let's just make it a good one. So this was Mall Part 3. Mike, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. So this was a very interesting episode from someone like me, because I have experience with because it was I felt like it was like almost a Mr. Johnson eccentric episode, kind of.
Yep.
There was a new janitor brought in, or custodian brought in, and I thought this episode was actually really good. The only one problem I had with this episode, and it wasn't a big problem, but it was an interesting one. And you're gonna laugh when I tell you what it is, and you probably will be like, yeah, you know what, that sucks. I did expect to see that. I wanted to see the giant Ben Franklin head.
Oh, okay.
It did not appear in this episode, and I thought for sure, because I made the call last podcast or last mashup, that every episode is going to have a Ben Franklin head appearance, and that they were going to be in the mall for the rest of the season. Part 3 of the mall, there was no Ben Franklin head, and as the episode ended, they're actually back in the school.
Yeah. Well, I think the Ben Franklin head broke the episode before. The last time they lowered it down, it kind of broke. But it would have been fun to see somebody come in with like a Ben Franklin head, though, too. It would have been funny.
Yes,
like
or a new one put in. Have a new one, have them fix it.
Have Abbott fix it up for a new one.
But yeah, so, and then they so apparently they were like, oh, you guys. So in this episode, with the mall episode, real quick, the episode after the mall was actually picture day, which I thought was also funny.
Yes.
But not as funny as the mall episode. On the mall episode, I thought it was interesting because they were doing so well adapting to the mall that they stopped doing construction on the school.
Yeah, that was pretty crappy on the school board's part, or whoever oversees the projects or whatever. That was kind of
and I told you guys from the beginning, there's no way that they would only have one custodian for that whole thing. And even in the beginning of the episode, Mr. Johnson said, I need help. He asked for help. He got somebody new. It was an attractive female custodian or janitor. And the part that I thought was funny was when they were going back and forth with like the little thing, and he's like, well, this stain's a little dirty. The only real way to get rid of it is if you use this. And they had their own little like twist of like their own little creation of how to make a certain serum that was going to be the best cleaner.
Yes.
And they both had the same one, which I thought was funny because I started thinking about it. Like I do that too, where like I'll be like, oh, if I put like a drop of this and a drop of this, and then I do this, and the drop doesn't do anything, but mentally it does everything.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's kind of like I need my coffee. You don't really need your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
You need motivation. Your coffee motivates you, but you have that. Yes, you have that in you at all time.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to channel it. So that was interesting. Like, this cleaner works better. No, this cleaner. You just use one cleaner and just scrub the floor properly. But whatever the case may be, I also thought that was going to be maybe because I thought they were going to at that point. I thought they were going to be in the mall for a while.
Yeah,
like
I remember
6 or 7 episodes. Yes.
Yeah,
so I thought that with this new custodian / janitor, maybe Mr. Johnson has a girlfriend for a couple episodes.
That's what I was hoping for.
And then maybe even when they go back to the school, she still has a girlfriend on the side because they start to he fell in love with her.
Yeah.
But at the end of the episode, she basically just said goodbye and said, let's not do this and leave it alone and let's not drag this out. We all know what this was. And Casablanca.
It was sad.
Yes. The only thing missing is they didn't turn it black and white when she walked away. Like,
oh, that would have been funny. That would have been really hilarious.
Yes. So they ended up back from the mall at the end of the episode in the school.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah. Did you find anything interesting about the mall episode?
Well, like I think you mentioned the two portions that I put down was that the teachers realized the school was put on the back. Their school being fixed was put on the back burner because they were doing so well. It was kind of funny that they're doing like a picture with the students and the teachers at the mall there and getting in the paper, if I'm not mistaken. So newspaper article written about them. But yeah, so I kind of felt that was kind of shitty on the. I
also thought it was funny because Jacob was like, I drove past the school, all the trucks are gone, which means they're probably almost done with the school. And they just decided to stop working on it. When they went back to the school, they found the one construction worker, which is also, but that's also wrong because I I'm pretty sure that they would never leave a union contractor construction worker by themselves at a job site. They would always be one other person, just in case whatever little project they work, just in case something goes wrong, they get hurt,
Yep.
you need somebody else there at all times to do it in order to do any kind of work. So if he
Yeah.
was sent there by himself, that means he was told to do light duty and do not touch anything that can hurt you,
Yeah, exactly.
except for your sandwich.
Yeah. The sandwich.
Yes. And then we went to the photo shoot.
Picture day.
Yeah, picture day photo shoot, same
Yes.
thing. And that
That
had yes.
that episode was hilarious because Barb apparently knew how to touch up pictures
She
of
had the
herself.
app.
Yeah, she had the app, and everybody else wanted to highlight themselves as well. It was
It was just so
hilarious.
funny how everybody chose to highlight themselves.
Yep.
Like, and there's another flaw. First of all, how do you not know it's picture day? I work in a school. I know exactly what is what day to know what to expect.
Yep.
And these teachers, you would expect and I'm not even a teacher. You would expect the teachers to know better.
Well, I remember that they pushed back the picture day because the original date there was something going on. I can't remember what
And
the
would it happen to
school
be the
brought it up.
first day back or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Just
That had to be
happened to
the first
be.
day back because if it wasn't the first day back, then they would have found out about it when they came back.
Yeah, so that was weird timing on that part, but also at the same time, it kind of worked in their favor. But yeah, nobody was ready for their pictures to be taken, and then it was also the little strike from the cafeteria workers where they're serving sloppy joes on picture
On
day and
purpose
on
because they would ruin the
purpose.
pitches
Yep, because
with
they
the
wanted
shirts.
the mats for their feet because they're on their feet all day long.
See, I
'Cause-
thought it was funny though because, like I said, it was how they chose to change it. Like Ginny wanted to change her shirt, and Jacob wanted to change his tooth, and
Yep.
Barb changed this, and then the other one changed his smile, and the other one changed his complexion, and it was like, and Aver had to change her clothes in her office just in case
Yes.
it's picture day.
Yes. But I liked how they did at the end of the episode where they had their kid pictures up there. So, but the one of the funniest parts of the episode was Gregory trying to smile for a picture. He looked like a psychopath when he
Yes,
actually
he
did
cannot
smile.
smile properly.
Oh, so it's just kind of funny, but you see him smiling all the time. But I realized because I'm like, we've seen him smile in the past, but yeah, that's when he's not getting his picture taken and knowing his picture's being taken. So,
It's funny because the kids were like, it's not cool to smile. Like when no one smiles anymore. And I'm thinking to myself, like, if I would have went to picture day
yep,
and not smile for that picture, listen, my parents didn't hit me, but they would have kicked my ass.
yes,
They're like, we're paying for that. These days, kids are soft, man. I'm telling you. Like you gotta see, like I said, I work for the school. You gotta see the dodgeball they use. It's not even a dodgeball anymore.
aw, really?
It's this cushion puffy ball, the sponge ball that you could throw it at my face and it wouldn't even hurt my nose.
Yeah, it's Nerf for nothing, right?
Yes. When like I remember how many times a basketball when I shot it bounced off the rim and blasted me in the face and I was seeing stars.
Yep. Yeah, well, we're about the same age, so it's like, so yeah, growing up playing dodgeball in middle school, high school, those were the days where it's like what is it, kill or be killed type of thing. You're playing dodgeball, you're playing floor hockey, and no pads, no nothing,
You
no
know what it
shoulder
is?
things.
I feel like kids back when we were kids, everybody, all the kids had heart. And
Hmm.
when I say heart, I mean like just everybody just tried and gave effort and like had heart and try and cared about things and wanted things and had these days kids are just kind of like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
That nonchalant bullshit attitude does not work. And that's what these kids have. And like the smile of pictures is cool, but yeah, because you can't go home. If you go home and you show pictures, these days it's different. Everything's different. I don't even want to get into that rant. Abbott is a great episode. Great show. Can't believe I totally. Actually, I'm kind of excited now. I'm not that I missed it, but I'm excited to have more episodes to watch. So,
Yeah. Still half a season left, I think. I think it
I
was
mean, yeah,
24, no, 22, 24
I think it was
episodes, something like
22.
that.
We said something like
Yeah.
that. So
So we still got a
yeah,
bunch of
we're
episodes left. Looking forward to Abbott Elementary coming back in March.
two-thirds of the way there. Looking for more shows to take on for mashups, movies, whatever comes out. We got this. So many shows, so many shows.com, so many mashups. This is Mike. This is Pete. This is Abbott Elementary. We are going on break. Catch us on YouTube. So many shows for our newest content coming up at the moment, and to take time up while you're waiting for Abbott to come back. See you later, everybody.
Talk to you on the next one, everybody. Have a great week.